With Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
Well, in a league of superstars, there's some fantastic players that get overlooked. Who would you say falls into that category for you guys?
You know, Lexi Hull, the wing, she doesn't light up a box score, but she's a really good defender who does the little things, makes the winning plays. Her plus-minus numbers are usually really good. And you also throw in, she's an excellent three-point shooter.
Well, I'm going to go with the point guard, Jordan Canada. You know, she's been an all-defensive team member, and she's just so good at running an offense.
Howard. And can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Picked by Fagbenle.
From 20 feet out, it doesn't go for her.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
For three, Nafisa Collier. And it's Aleman with the rebound. First quarter play, 1 minute played. To the inside. Harrison gets the bucket.
Just such a smooth operator inside. Harrison's put in a lot of time perfecting her technique and timing.
No doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Nafisa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
Now here is Sykes. Past Aleman. Shot clock at 5. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Even at 5'9", no fear from Sykes. She plays way bigger than her height. Tremendous heart.
Here's McBride. No good with the triple.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Sykes. And here's Fagbenle. 18 feet out. Second chance shot.
And it's Harrison with the bucket inside.
Protecting the play, Harrison fights to retain possession and get him a bucket.
Howard up top. Outside Williams. Screen by Howard. Lets it go from deep. Williams can't get it to go.
Tempo with the lead.
Pass to Fagbenle. Aleman. Now Fagbenle. Inside. Here's Sykes. Outside for Mabry. The three. Rebound by the Lynx.
On the wing, Kayla McBride.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Collier. The three-pointer, no good.
On offense, here the tempo. Lots to love about Nafisa Collier and her game. What do you like the most, though, Tim?
As you said, Blake, there is a lot of things that Nafisa does very well. I mean, she can score, rebound, defend, play make. Collier's ability to do it all, be versatile, that's my favorite.
Now here's Collier. Shot to stop the drought. And her third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3. Sykes up top. McBride covering.
Fagbenle high post. And it's out of bounds. The tempo able to retain possession here.
Marina Mabry on the wing. She's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Here's Caldwell. Defended by Harrison.
With the fadeaway.
Rebound Marina Mabry. And it's Toronto's ball.
6-point game. Nurse outside to the middle. Back Benley. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Pass to Uhas.
Down low. Here's Collier. Soft touch off the glass.
A do-it-all player. I mean, inside, outside. Collier can score from anywhere on the floor.
Outside Mabry. Now here's Harrison. Back to Mabry.
After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. 13 feet out. The shot comes out, and that does it for the first quarter.
The tempo on top.
They lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
And guys, what's your take on the tempo so far?
Well, the ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch.
Pick by Fagbenle.
Alema. No good on the 3. The Lynx trailing. To the paint. And that one's good. Coffee.
Great concentration from Coffee inside, giving her all to secure the high percentage shot.
Nurse.
Covered by Collier.
Past Alema. Nurse. Here's Fagbenle. Back to Nurse. Launches it.
Caldwell pulls it in.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the middle. Coffee.
Rebound by the tempo.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
McBride outside.
Uhas sets the screen.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
No task is too tall for McBride. Now, she's got a high motor and an innate scoring ability.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Now here is Sykes.
Fagbenle high post.
Down low.
Out to Nurse.
The tray.
And it's out of bounds as Toronto retains possession. And the tempo with possession here.
No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Pass to Nurse. 5 to shoot. Now Alema. She tries for 3.
Outside for Sykes.
That 3 off the mark. So the Lynx now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Pass to Fagbenle.
Take by Fagbenle.
It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Here's Sabali. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Howard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
A nice shot there by Caldwell.
A quality passer at her position. Howard enjoys finding her teammates in their spots.
And the tempo call time here.
Both teams will make substitutions.
The tempo trailing. One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. She's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I just love the composure Howard plays with inside. She's so comfortable around the rim.
Outside Mabry. The 3. Natasha Howard with the rebound. And here are the Lynx now.
Here's Caldwell.
Pass to Collier. Howard.
She's covered by Fagbenle.
Williams can't get it to go. And here is Alemán. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. The Lynx with the lead. Collier outside.
Pass to Caldwell. On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Left side, Howard. 4 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Minnesota. Now Alemán. Outside Mabry. Back to Harrison. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Collier outside. Howard. Puts one up from 19. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Well, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Harrison. And here's Sykes. And there it is.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Williams with it. Coffey outside. Shoots a 3.
And that's collected by Marina Mabry. And the tempo with possession here.
Pass to Sykes. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lynx ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Without question, Kayla McBride is displaying her skills today.
Even with a significant amount of extra defensive attention on her, she managed to have a sensational first half. It's amazing what she can do.
But for her, it's really nothing out of the ordinary because we don't expect anything less, and I would bet she has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Now here's Collier.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the tempo.
Here's Alema, trailing by 5. Pass to Fagbenle. To the inside. Here's Mabry. Good D by Natasha Howard.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
And what a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23 and 9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Now here's Mabry. Sykes, no good.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Here's Collier. It's a 5-point game.
And the ball out of play, the tempo will have it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Timeout, timeout.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here, the tempo decide to talk it over.
Here's Alema. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Mabry. Pass to Sykes. Clock at 6.
Picked by Fagbenle.
Marina Mabry for 3. Good on the triple.
Once again, I don't know what else to say. Marina Mabry proving she's one of the best shooters in the game.
Now Williams. She's guarded by Aleman. Here's Collier. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be there for them.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Past Aleman. Sykes outside. Now Aleman. Mabry.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Fagbenle.
That is her first foul of the game. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
There's the foul. It's going to be on Brittany Sykes.
That's foul number 2 for her.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
She's guarded by Aleman. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Fagbenle.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Count that bucket.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
The Lynx leading. Now Williams. She's got 6. Pass to McBride. Howard, defended by Harrison. Howard with the ball.
Working on Harrison.
The shot by Howard, no good.
And it's Toronto's ball.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Mabry. Inside. Back Benlay. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
So adept at reading defenses. Mabry is also pretty skilled at finding teammates off the pick and roll.
Timeout. Minnesota calls a timeout. And the tempo making a switch here.
Right side, Williams.
Uhas.
Pass to McBride. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 5. Here's Collier. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Toronto trailing.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Nurse. Takes the 3. No good.
Here's Caldwell.
Now Collier. McBride. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Down low. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Collier outside. Back to McBride. Takes the 3. Bag Benlay with the rebound.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Shot clock at 6.
They get it back.
Right side, Sabali. That shot missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Lynx on top. They lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good.
Pass to Caldwell.
Back to Williams. Sweet move. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Rebound by the Lynx. Lets it fly from 18, and it falls all over the rim and in.
It's smart. You're a shorter player like Williams, just pull up. No need to get inside where the bigs are.
Nurse left side, and she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Coffee outside. Howard.
And here's Caldwell.
Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Coffee.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the tempo.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So it's Toronto with it.
Outside Sabali. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. From outside the arc, Natasha Howard with the rebound. Coffee outside. From beyond the arc, rebounded by Kia Nurse.
Here's the tempo now.
Trailing here by 8. Harrison takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A true center. You don't see Harrison trying to bury three. She loves banging inside.
Timeout. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Collier outside. Tries from the block.
Great defense that time from Marina Mabry. So it's Toronto with it.
6-point game. Looking to get it going.
And Toronto again with the bucket.
A very effective shooter. Mabry well within her range there. Almost a layup if she's open.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harrison. And no good trying to use the glass.
Outside Mabry.
Now Limon jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. McBride with the ball. Now guarded by Seitz.
Absolutely no fear, guys. Mixing it up in the paint with bigger players.
Collier with the block.
Got to be careful shooting when Collier is around. She's fantastic at coming up with blocks.
She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
What a move. She saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
Toronto trailing. Brittany Sykes for 3.
That shot off.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
And Toronto calls timeout.
Here's Sykes. To the inside.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. And so she hits both. Williams with it. From outside, off the mark.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
To the paint. Here's Fabenle, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Now Williams. Collier. Mabry covering.
Fade away.
That shot by Collier, no good. Now here's Alamon.
Sykes outside. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. A basket here, and this game might be done.
Yeah, the main priority here, take care of the ball, use the clock.
And they double up Natasha Howard. Williams. She's guarded by Alamon. Clock at 6. Tipped away. It's stolen by Harrison. Brittany Sykes outside. Rebound by the Lynx. They've led by as much as 10. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so she drops them both. And it's a 7-point ball game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
I understand where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but come on. They're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. This game is over, and I think they're the only ones who didn't realize it.
And we've got dinner plans tonight.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And a tough break as her second attempt at the line, no good. So we see the Lynx get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
And that's a wrap, everyone.